And we're live.
Hello, everybody. It's finally happening.
Oh, holy shit, we're here. Finally, we made it.
It took us forever.
Shit.
How long? It took me like a month to get this together, and then now it's took us an hour just to get it working on your computer.
I'm pretty sure there was like 3 fucking Hobbit movies that covered a shorter span of time, or longer span of time, whatever it is.
It's something like that, yeah. Okay, so I have a rant as we start up the game and loading it up. There's gonna be a lot of parts that aren't gonna, like, there's no audio to it, like the warden's lines and other things. So Jordan, we're gonna have to test your voice acting abilities.
Oh no, are we doing that today also?
Well, we won't see a lot of it, but, like, you know, when you pick an option for the warden, you're gonna have to read it out loud, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, oh, wait a second. Hang on. That doesn't look right, does it?
Is that what it looks like on your screen, all big?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
Hang on 1 second. We should be
I've never even seen that happen. What is going on right now?
We should be able
I thought we were ready, Jordan. What happened?
be able to fix this, right? Is that happening as I'm doing it? Can you see the screen getting dragged around?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, it's fixed now.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That was easy enough.
Oh my god. Okay.
So first of all, we're already here, and I already have questions. What did you do to the cursor?
Oh, can they not see the? Oh, they can't see the cursor. Oh, they can't see the cursor. Good. Yeah. The cursor's the left-handed cursor. Jordan, I thought, aren't you left-handed?
Oh no. That's small, it's subtle, but I like it. I like the subtlety of it. It also just horrifies me to no end. Like, honestly, we're gonna see a lot of terrible things today, but I'll be honest, this is gonna be the one that haunts me because it's like that like triggers OCD, you know what I mean? It's the small things that bug me.
Hell yeah. So that's that. The font's different too, right?
Yes, the font is different.
Good. So yeah, we're gonna start a new game. And we have a couple boys for you to choose from.
You know, I did not watch the streams that you did with like the face morphs and everything. I just kind of popped in and out of them, and I'm already terrified.
Yeah, you should be. So we're going to be playing a dwarf male, and I have taken out all of the morph options except a plain one, just in case you wanted to play with that. And then I don't know if we want to sit through this movie. Or should I just talk over the movie? Because I think everyone.
Yeah, I think that's probably good.
I'm just gonna talk over this movie then.
The Chantry teaches
I took out all the morph options except for just like a normal bald guy, and then like the ones I made. I will say, as an update, if you were there seeing me make the morphs,
to usurp
I have some bad
but
news.
instead,
So one of my favorite ones was one that looked like a Navi. And I had like his mouth slightly ajar and this weird strange smile. Apparently, the tool set doesn't actually keep the settings if you have the mouth open. So anytime I have the mouth open, it is now closed. So to me, that I think ruins the Navi.
The first of the
but I'll let you choose which one you wanna play as. I will say I'm pretty fond of Claude, which I think is one of the later ones with the big face. Which you don't have to name him Claude. That was just it's been that in my mind for so long.
Yeah.
Like that just is that character.
Kind of feels like he is Claude.
The dwarven
a little bit.
kingdoms were the first
I should also
to
say
fall.
don't use a beard.
And from the deep
because
roads,
that's gonna fuck up the face.
dark spawn drove.
Well, shouldn't we use a beard then?
And again, until
well,
finally
it's gonna make
neared
it more normal.
annihilation.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's not like a fun fuck up. I also want you to choose there's like a couple of specific things I want you to choose in the character creator. Then after that, we're good to go. I also want to give you the rules of you want to save a lot because even on vanilla this game there actually is a lot. So
yeah, no,
when I was playing around with it, it wasn't too bad. Like it wasn't like every 5 minutes or anything.
Men and women from every
like
race,
maybe it would happen
warriors
once in an
and
hour
mages,
or
barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything.
I will also say there is
some
some mods in here that adds new content. I don't know what that content is. It's a surprise for everybody.
Nobody knows. You just installed mods where even you don't know what it's gonna do.
Yeah, basically. Well, it's like a little story thing, and I'm like, fuck it, why not? And I've seen the beginning stuff to this, so I know a little bit, and I know where to find a couple things. because there's going to be some things I'm going to be asking you to do. This is going to be much later. I think the first episode we're not going to get anything close to that.
It has been 4 centuries since
that
victory.
there's a lot of like
And
new
we have kept our
mechanics
vigil.
that I'm probably going to have
We
to
have
sit down
watched
and
and
explain
waited
to
for
you.
the Darkspawn
It's not like
to
it's not
return.
like huge and big because I didn't want anything
But
complicated.
those who
like I
once
didn't get the
called
Winter
us
Forge mod
heroes
because that's a
have
lot
forgotten.
of stuff. But yeah, so
We are
this is
few
gonna be kind of
now.
fun.
And our warnings
Oh,
have
another
been
thing.
ignored for
As soon
too
as we
long.
start up into the origin and we finally have control of our character, I want you to actually save the game and then quit out into the main menu and then load it back up.
Okay, so something is going to change, I assume.
Sort of. It's more like
It may even
I
be
want you to
too
have an
late.
item, and
For
to
I
have the
seen
item
with my own
like you have
eyes
to like
what
load
lies
up
on the
into an
horizon.
actual save rather than a new game.
By the way, we have to acknowledge here that the chat is going nuts
Maker.
over the return of Daddy Duncan.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
You created this monster, inadvertently or
Yeah, I know.
otherwise.
Someone said I'm a little quiet, but I don't know if that's anybody else.
Oh Lord. Okay. What? Hold on.
Hmm?
What the heck happened? Is this what happened on yours?
Oh no! What?
I have no idea. There's
What
just
the hell did you do?
there's grass and then there's. Can I zoom in on the face? No.
Huh. Okay. That's new.
There are some things that we're just not going to be able to predict on this one.
Yeah, that's not what happened on mine. Well, let's see if we can just forge through anyway. 'Cause
Well, I can barely see his face on the dwarf one, so
well, will it zoom in? Like,
it won't zoom in like you normally can.
well, can you click on the, click on the whatever it is, and then...
I gotta pick a background. And, oh, do we have a preference on class or anything?
Oh, you want a warrior, and you want... Click the dwarf noble icon.
Dwarf noble.
Yeah. And then... Can you see his face in character creator, or...
It is just. I can, but it's not exactly inconspicuous.
Well, you know what? We're just gonna make this work. I don't really know. This did not happen on mine, so great. There's gonna be maybe some mod issues here that we'll have to work around.
Oh, this is
later on.
absolutely fantastic. Okay,
well.
wow, this guy looks like an alien. Did you make this one, or is this just?
Yeah. It's all. They're all mine. So first one was Anime Boy. I already forgot what Anime Man we based him off of.
Oh, okay, anime boy. I guess I can kind of see it. All right,
Yeah.
well, hold on, wait a second. What's going on with this dude's eyes?
Oh, you know. It's skulls. You don't like skulls?
Of course it is. Of course it is. I don't even know why I'm surprised at this point. Like, why wouldn't this guy have fucking skulls in his eyes?
Yeah, you know. I left for the most part. They're all bald, so you can choose your own hair. But
Ooh boy. Okay. Next up we have this dude looks like a character from Avatar.
yeah. There's a surprising amount of Avatar mods. Like I know this came out in 2009, but like
Oh boy.
there is more than one Avatar mod. So we don't have to use him. But I think I mostly just bitter because I really liked the smile I gave him, and now we can't have that.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Next up, what the hell?
His name is Salos.
Oh,
as
Lord.
voted on by the chat. His nose blooms when he's animated. He's quite horrible.
Oh, this is so disturbing. What happened to his nose? What do you mean it blooms? How?
For whatever reason, when it's like the face is animated, the like polygons in the nose move around to like open up. It's kind of disturbing.
Oh no, this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm horrified, but I can't look away. Like I don't. On the one hand, first of all, on the one hand, I'm totally picking this one. Like the contest is over. This is immediately gonna win. On the other hand, it's so bad. I'm like, am I gonna regret this? Like 3 hours into this playthrough, and then I won't be able to change it.
Well, there's also Claude. There's actually 2 Saluses and 2 Claudes because I found a really great like beard texture mod, and I just wanted to add that in there.
Oh, this is so bad. I'm horrified, but it's brilliant. Okay, so Salos number 1, and then after that we have.
twirly mustache Salos.
Okay, this is Salos number 2. It's totally different, except only he has a mustache.
Yeah. So,
did you draw this texture? Is this how this happened?
No, that is a real texture I found on the Nexus, and I love it so much because look at that mustache. It's so great.
I feel like this is a character clue already. Like this guy, he's very unfortunate looking, and in his mind he goes, facial hair will make me look more handsome. He's like, I know, I'll grow a mustache.
Oh goodness.
Okay, all right, we got Salos and Salos mustache.
The next one is my favorite, and he's Claude.
Oh, this is the one that I saw. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I love him. He is my child. Claude with a beard, which is the next one, is also very good.
His eyes, like his... He looks like a person trapped inside of his own face. Does that make sense? Like he looks like he's just trapped inside of himself. Like one day he was a normal person, and then just like an alien face that came from another planet just ate his face. So now his regular face is trapped behind this face.
Yep. But he's also very good.
It's
I
just
love him a lot.
He just looks so alarmed and terrified.
There's also bearded Claude, which I am quite.
Bearded Claude I don't like as much, and I don't know why.
Really?
There's something about I think bearded Claude almost looks more serious. Like he's got some sternness to him with the beard.
See, it connects at the bottom in a weird way that you can't see, unfortunately. So, alas. But
yeah, obviously I'm gonna use this boring regular one. That's the one I'm gonna pick.
I'll go for it. What are you doing?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
No, I don't know. I think it's between Claude without a beard and Salos with a mustache.
It's your call. This is your game.
I am so horrified by both of them, but I gotta say, as completely fucked up as Salos with mustache is, and I do appreciate that fucked upness, Claude just has so much personality.
Claude does have so much. I'm so glad you agree.
Claude it's almost like he's smiling, and it's as though his nose is just sort of like sardonically chiding us for our existence. I don't know what he seems. So this is going to be Dwarf Noble, but are we playing the Dwarf Noble origin or?
Oh well, that's a spoiler, but no.
Okay. Okay.
No. All right. Well, so pick that head and decorate the boy to your heart's desires.
He has sort of a noble look to him. So can I change anything else about him, or is that okay?
Do whatever you want. There's a whole bunch of fun tattoos, skin textures, hair textures, whatever.
I could make him green, and then it could be almost like a Shrek playthrough, which I know you'll enjoy.
I'm gonna say don't do that for an executive decision, but you can make him whatever color you want. Mine is green. Don't make him Shrek.
Look at that Shrek color. Look at him. Look at the Shrek boy.
Jordan, please don't make him Shrek. Don't make him Shrek.
No, okay, we won't. We will not make him Shrek. People saying, why is the font so tiny? Are we talking about how the chat looks on the screen, or are we talking about everything else?
No, the UI is very small.
I'm playing it in 4K, which is and we're streaming it in 1080, so it probably looks invisible.
Yeah, it is very small. I should have I almost got the mod that like scaled it up big, but like.
Oh, that would have been helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It's small on mine, and I don't play in 4K. But I'm like, this is good enough. But I didn't realize you were gonna be playing it in ridiculous. A 2009 game in 4K, Jordan.
Oh, that's the best. Let me tell you, I love doing that. I'm also playing Mars Warlogs now. I know everybody on Twitter and on the Discord realizes I'm in love with Technomancer now, but. I also bit the bullet and got Mars Warlogs. It does not look great, but man, the sharpness of stuff in 4K, even old games, is too much to pass up.
Now, I feel like you need to explain that for the people who don't know what's going on.
I do. I also just don't want to lose total focus on Claude here.
Okay,
and I want to give Claude his due because I feel like this is a special moment right now. This is the third time that we have created a monstrous character.
It's true, yeah, and we can't change him unlike the others. Like we are stuck with this Claude till the end.
Oh, you're totally right. Oh, and I can go through the different complexions.
Oh yes.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We
Yes.
have got some ridiculousness going on with the complexions. What the hell? How is this a thing? It's just his face with like a bunch of random primary colors splashed all over there.
That one's my favorite. I don't know what the purpose of that one is. When you look at the actual texture file, it's like they pulled it up on like Paint or something and did it. I almost want to say it's like a test mod or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
they just want to see out like where on the face the things would lay out, but
right.
it is very good. Like look at this. Look at this.
What is up with this side mask thing here? That's kind of weird.
Which one? The skull?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that one I think makes more sense and not on Claude because his face. But yeah, it's like a half skull thing. But this beautiful boy in the MoMA. Oh,
gosh, this is really. I mean, it's just it approaches the point of absurdity, right? Like there's just so many mods for Dragon Age Origins, and I don't. It's not like having so many mods for Skyrim. That's a whole nother thing. It's just like I don't know how to describe it. It's like this weird modding culture that has the most detailed things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spend too long on this, but at the same time, I'm fascinated by how many different complexions there are.
I should also say that like I gave up about halfway putting in some of like there's a lot more texture files you have for characters that other characters that we're gonna find later that I didn't put in the character creator just because there's so many I got tired of putting them in there. So yeah, this isn't even half of the textures we're gonna be seeing in this game. I should also put out there that like there is a lot of NPCs that are untouched because God help me, I am not going to make sure I have a mod for every single NPC in this game. If you want to give me a file for an NPC, even if one we already have, just send it to me because it's actually pretty easy to make these types of mods.
So almost none of these complexions are gonna not have a face seam, which I think I don't even know what to say about that.
If you put hair on him, you won't be able to.
Oh, that's right. But what do you think of this one? This one just makes him look. The realism here just really brings him to life.
It's very good. I do like I do like the 5 o'clock shadow. He's he's porous like concrete. I like that.
I'm looking through some of these hairs. Oh god, this is gonna be just so.
There's one particular mod I was fond of, but I'm gonna let you on your own pick which hair you want.
Oh, okay, okay. So there's one though that you have a favoritism towards.
Yes.
I really wish I could zoom out or zoom in a little bit more, but this will have to do.
Yeah, I know what these look like, so like if you have questions on like what it looks like.
Also,
like that one's obviously a long hair.
All of the hair clips his face. Like there's not one that doesn't clip his face. Or the long ones.
In this set, yeah, because this one has like the emo bangs. But once we get to the K-pop hair, things will get a little.
I was about to say, I do notice the Apache hairs in here, which is so funny because these are the same ones that people put into Skyrim. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's this collective hair selection. Do you know, like at first it seems weird because it's not the vanilla hairs, but then it becomes. You recognize them in different games. Why is this an afro? What is this?
Yep.
Oh boy, okay. Yeah, like a little Jerry curl thing going on here. A little Jules Winfield from Pulp Fiction, maybe?
Oh god.
English, motherfucker! Okay,
It's gonna be me. It does look like, God, what was his name? Justin Timberlake's hair?
Yeah. There's this weird, like, swept back braid thing. I don't even know what to make of this.
Yeah,
With like a man bun.
Elves, but
God almighty, this is just gonna be so ridiculous. Okay, there's this thing. He's got this very short haircut, which actually looks good on most characters, but on him it looks crazy. And then there's one where he just has no head.
Oh yeah, I think that one's my bad. But...
Oh wait, hang on, where were we? We've got some dreadlocks going here.
So what are you leaning towards? What's striking your fancy here?
Wait, this feels like it's Geralt's hair, to be honest. This one.
It probably is. There's a lot of Witcher 2 and Witcher 1 content for Dragon Age Origins. Like a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't know if anything immediately jumped out to me, and there's definitely some good options.
I guess the one that I liked was Business Claude, where it's like kind of puffy and like all swept back. It's like a shorter haircut. It's like in the K-pop section.
Okay, I think I know probably one of the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, that one I thought was funny just because like it made the head really weird looking to me. But for some reason, there's a lot of hair mods that are actually very good hair mods. But for some reason, when they're changed to the dwarf head size, it just looks really strange.
Yeah. Is it this one?
If you turn them around, maybe? No, I don't think it's that one. I don't know. Maybe it's that one. The one I'm remembering is like more puffy.
It's more sort of up, like
yeah,
a little bit taller. Okay. No, I think we're going into the vanilla ones now. Let me go back.
Maybe that was his. I'm just misremembering. It's been a little bit since I played around with the character creator because I just wanted to make sure it worked.
Also, I'm not sure if it's just me, but it feels like he's sinking.
I don't think so. It's been about that height for a while.
Okay.
If you're not finding anything you love either, you could.
Oh wait, here we go. This is what you were talking about.
Let me catch up to the stream. Oh yes, that's it.
Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, all right. Let's go with that.
All right.
Hair color? Do we want to mess with the hair color at all?
Whatever you want. There's a billion hair colors to choose from.
Give him black hair. We could give him really blonde hair. I'm sure we could give him bright pink hair if we wanted to.
Oh, most definitely.
All manner of red hair, and there it is, the pink hair.
Someone's asking for green hair. I don't know why green.
Well, he's not the Joker.
Oh, did you see the new trailer for Joker, by the way?
You know, I've seen all of those trailers, and I don't even know how to care less.
Yeah, honestly, same.
I wish I could find a way to be more indifferent, because I feel like I'm getting close to like my all-time indifference record. And I just, I'm just like, it is the Joker. I suppose there is that. It's a great character, greatest antagonist, one of the greatest antagonists of all time, but I don't know. It just kind of seems like Joaquin Phoenix kind of gets to play a weird guy in a movie.
Yeah.
And he's pretty weird in real life, so...
It shouldn't be the Joker, it should just be something else.
That's exactly what it is, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I know you're not a big Marvel fan, but it's like Marvel keeps leaning heavier and heavier into... We're just getting more and more comic booky, and it seems to be working for them. And then you can tell DC tends to vacillate between trying to chase that, like with Jesus Christ, Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. And then other times, because of the pedigree that Nolan had, they try and go as far away from a comic book feel as possible. It just seems like they don't know what they're doing, really.
Mm-hmm. So what are you thinking on hair colors?
This sounds super boring, but I just kind of want to give him like black hair.
All right. I do think there is like the face is so wild that making anything else wild almost like takes away from the face.
That is exactly it. That's exactly right. Like you really want the shape of this face to just be the star.
Yes, basically.
Eyebrows? Do I change eyebrows also? Okay. Well,
I think the face mac has eyebrows, but I don't know if you want to add. Like you could double up the eyebrows.
That's exactly what I want to do because I want those eyebrows to be super prominent. Oh, look at that. Then brows on fleek. Okay. Do I give him more stubble as well with the texture? That could work.
I don't know. I feel like the vanilla texture of the stubble isn't that great for what we currently got going on.
It's also tough to actually see the stubble because part of his massive chin is just below the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And you said if I give him a beard, it'll change the shape of the face.
Yeah, do not pick a beard. Do not even look at it. Just
Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm just going through the beards real quick.
Oh god, because it'll jump the jaw back to. Oh, Jordan, you fucked everything up.
No. So if I
you have to start all over again.
Wait, really? So if I pull him back,
I said don't look at the beard. I said don't do anything because it jumped the jaw back to normal.
Oh Jesus, and it won't reset. Okay.
No, that's why I said don't look at it. I say things for reasons.
All right. Sorry, we're back here. It's fine. I just gotta find the complexion again.
Oh my goodness.
All right, back on the complexion. Oh Jesus. Okay. I had a skin tone that I liked. Very good. Hair was somewhere in this vicinity. Yes, this was the same hair. And eyebrows. And okay, now we're back to stubble. See that? We're right back where we were.
Okay. But don't look at
don't look at the beards again.
Beards. Pretend they don't exist.
Okay, stubble. Jordan, you had one job. All right, give me a break. I was curious, chat room. All right, chat room, how we feel? First of all, 115 people. You fine bastards, all of you, to come and watch this horribleness.
Oh, really? My counter's stuck at 30. Oh, God, I refreshed it. Oh, who are you people? Okay, we gotta get through this. We gotta get to the game. Come on.
All right. I'm feeling okay with this stubble. It's pretty stubbly. Stubble, hang on. Yeah, we'll go... We will go...
I know people are demanding neon colors, but don't worry. Just because Claude doesn't have neon colors doesn't mean nobody else in this world will.
Oh, you're not kidding. I don't know. I don't feel like I should touch the eye shape, to be honest.
I mean, you can. Eye shapes and stuff. Eye shapes and nose shapes won't actually change. Like, you can go back to what it was. It's just the beard option that once you fuck it, you're done.
I love the eyes the way that they are. He looks so surprised, but also like he's trying not to have a mental breakdown. I mean, again, a lot of this stuff like nose shape and all that, I mean, it's perfect as it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, any other nose shape, I would say, just makes the nose smaller. That's the biggest nose shape you got. So unless you want a smaller nose, then I wouldn't touch it.
Although I will say, eye colors, is there like a, there's no texture that makes it like bloodshot, is there?
No, unfortunately, because you can do it in the tool set, but like we can't pull it up in the tool set again. So, I mean, like I could, it would just take like a long time, and we're not gonna. I'm not gonna.
We have delayed long enough.
Yeah. People are saying make them white. You can make you can't do white like I think people are wanting.
Maybe like a light
you could
gray.
Make it very pale. Can he have earrings? No, unfortunately not. If we wanted to give him earrings, it would have to be on the hair, and there's no dwarf. Well, I mean there is. I don't have it. So.
I think this might be, I mean, time will tell, but I think it might be our finest horrible creation ever.
Well, we'll finish it and then I'll tell you why it's great. But let me know when you get to the voice, because that's when I have a very specific option I want you to choose.
He is just, I think honestly it's the lack of the colors that really makes it work. Because it's all about this ridiculous face shape.
It's true. It's best when, like, this is going to sound very weird, but when he's naked, because there's like a...
No, that's got to be the worst thing.
there's like, his head is very big and large, but, like, his body is... So it's like there's, like, a fat flap that just comes off of his chin, and then he's very well built. It's very, very bizarre.
Oh, that's just so weird. He has a very strange metabolism. He carries all of his fat in his face.
Yes, exactly. All of the weight in the face and nowhere else.
How interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, what a portrait. Okay. Gotta zoom that thing all the way out just to look at him.
I should also say I think there's also a mod that, like, zooms in on the portraits, so it's like extra zoomed in.
Okay, I'm gonna move him to the left and have him look more to the right.
You gotta do the crazy emotion, yeah, at the end.
I mean, probably. Let's see, I'm gonna move him a little more to the left. There we go. Move down just a skosh. What background? The background you're not even gonna be able to see, more than likely.
Yeah.
Okay, I like... Yeah, this nice dark one for the background, that'll work.
Oh boy.
The crazy emotion is fantastic.
Unfortunately, because you're using 4K, it is very tiny, but I'm glad we will be able to see it in action. Oh goodness.
Fucking hell. He is gonna be he's not the hero we needed, but he's the one that we deserved.
It's true. I mean, we gotta get going in the game because we've been character creator for almost 30 minutes.
Oh shit, okay, you're right. I think he's ready. What are we doing for voice?
Okay, voice set. There's gonna be a lot of options, and I want you to pick a violent medium.
No, it is gone.
I can't see any of the... Do you see this?
Hold on. Oh, okay, that's weird. Can you click it and you hear things?
Uh-huh.
Keep clicking until you hear Geralt.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
So I think something's gone wrong here, Jordan.
Oh, I'm sure multiple things have gone wrong.
Yeah, this is not looking what I know. You did the DA zips, right?
Sure.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings. Greetings.
It
How
should
do
probably
you
be like middle down the list.
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
Oh, Jesus, there it is.
There, you found it?
I did.
All right, there you go.
Well, we've already come this far, so we're gonna have to see. I think... Yeah, I think
There's no other modded voice.
for the DA zips, though, I think I needed to redo it because I did it on Steam now that I'm thinking about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember I put the because everything else goes into the override, but the cursors I did again for Origins, and then I think I forgot to do the zips again for Origins.
Jordan. No one
so
the working. All right, well finish him up, and then I want you to save and exit out of the game anyway. We should be good with the opening scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If not, I'm going to be very cross with you, but we'll try our best.
All right, I'm throwing some points into Constitution and Strength.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, name him Claude. Name him Claude.
Thanks. Knew I could
Did you
count
put the
on
name
you.
in?
Claude. All right, there we go.
All right, you ready to go?
Improved combat training, sure. Oh, Jesus, talent. Okay, great. Weapon and shield, sure.
Claude, devourer of worlds, master of girls.
All right, play, and this is happening now. Okay, hopefully nothing crashes.
We hope. Oh, you're playing on normal. Brave man. So the opening to this is pre-recorded, and it's gonna be a very interesting juxtaposition when we get to the actual.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world.
Yeah, I guess I could skip this, right?
I would keep it playing just because I think
once
it's
the seat of
it's
a
not that.
major
Oh,
empire
this
connected
isn't
by
right.
tunnels
You fucked it.
called deep roads, which
You
stretched
fucked it, Jordan.
thousands of miles.
Oh, it's not. It's doing the regular one. It's not doing what you thought it was going to
Yeah,
do.
you
now
needed the
stands
DA
alone,
zips, Jordan.
cut off.
All right, here we go.
You had one job.
Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
I guess I could just alt tab out of this then, because we don't want to watch this normal scene,
Well,
right?
this won't work. You're gonna have to redo everything over again.
No, that's what I'm saying. We should just alt tab out of the game.
Yeah, get out of here. This is. Gorham is looking very handsome though.
Okay. Let me do this real quick.
All right. Well, now that we have some technical difficulties, you're gonna have to speed run through this character creator, by the way.
Yeah. Well, now we kind of know which way we're going with everything.
Indeed. We had a month to prepare. Look, the month was honestly just getting all of these things to work together. I have not that like, you know, this is down to a science on my side, but like it took a long time. There's a lot of mods that are on the cutting room floor for this playthrough. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good ones too. Like I like ones that are like actually good, and then ones that are like really well made but just ridiculous. And I'm very sad about losing some of those, but they just did not work together. So there's also a lot of like the original idea for this was to make it as anime and have as many companions as possible. But I felt like it was like kind of over the top, so that got scratched. Like there's a lot of could be prompts for this that like there's enough like head morphs where I could have had every like pretty much every like main character be a reference to some character from other media. So like another idea I had that I tried to go for was it would be like Space Jam but with Dragon Age and like random characters that were mostly from Final Fantasy.
I mean, we talked about so many different things. I think the original idea when we were doing Inquisition was that when we got to Dragon Age Origins, we would make the Warden LeBron James.
Yes, that was originally it, but plans have changed, and I'm very sad to lose some of those. But like there were, when I started putting up some of the head morphs that change characters into other characters, some of them were kind of boring. Like Sephiroth just looked like Sephiroth, or Zevran Sephiroth just looked like Zevran Sephiroth, and that was kind of it. And like it kind of got old pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I went with Plan B, which was just the strangest version of those characters I could find, which did not disappoint. So yeah.
DA zips are in progress.
Okay, it should. You got all of them, right?
All of the ones that were in that zipped folder, yeah.
Good. It might take a minute.
You know, honestly, I don't even know if it took 2 minutes the last time or when I did it for Steam. Which, by the way, fuck Steam, which is something I don't say often because I generally like Steam and Valve as a product. But holy crap, there's so many different times when a game which you can mod that's not the Steam version is totally fine, but trying to mod the Steam version is just a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know why either.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea of Steam is that it's, you know, not supposed to be restrictive in that way with DRM and verification and everything, but altering a game's EXE is always really dubious in Steam.
Mm-hmm.
For anyone that's wondering, that was part of the big delay on starting today, was that I was trying to do everything. I have the Steam version of Dragon Age Origins, and no matter what I did, I just could not get it to launch. And so eventually I had to use the Steam key to activate it through Origin and then download the whole thing through Origin.
Yeah. So hopefully now that the DA zips are actually in there, like not only will the character creator work, but you'll be able to see the actual voice options.
Yes, that will also help. We're probably more than halfway through on the DA zips.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, well, look, now that we have a slight amount of time, okay, I think they're almost done. How about that?
There's probably like one really big one, and then the rest are kind of tiny.
Yep.
All right, so I guess just to run down, you put the base mods in the actual documents, yes?
Override folder, yeah.
Yes, okay. And you put the movies one. Well, you probably know the movies one works because there wasn't any opening movies.
Right, so we had that.
Yeah, and then the cursors work because we have already seen that.
Already seen that, ditto.
And the other one is Dragon Age Zips, and you got the Dragon Age I. Yes.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And it was the Origin one, not the Steam one.
For the I, that's good. That's the one that's in your My Documents folder, yeah? It should be the same either way.
Okay. As long as we have that.
Yeah, that one ideally should be the same.
If only we had a good BioWare mobile game to pass the time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's sharp. Throwing some...
I mean, Pokemon's got like 2 at this point. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, what's the 2 Pokemon ones?
Oh, they've got a new one. They got Pokemon Masters now.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it just came out a couple days ago.
Oh, wow. I mean, Pokemon's is a huge franchise, though. Like, that's one of those things where, like, if Pokemon does something wrong, that makes no sense because they have enough money to throw anything, like, at a problem and fix it.
I mean, that is true, and I don't think that, hey, there you go, character creator's a bit more manageable.
Oh, thank God.
And I don't think that it's, like, untrue. Did we go rogue? No, warrior, because we've done,
warrior,
yeah. I mean, I think, too, Pokemon has a ton of money, but it's not like EA doesn't have crazy amounts of cash.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, finding our complexion.
Well, now that you know we know what we're doing, let me tell you a fun story. So now, when I was testing this out, I played through like the beginning of this game quite a lot, and on what became my favorite version of the player character was Claude's face, and pretty much the exact same settings you've chosen.
Oh, how interesting.
So I guess to also kind of spill the beans a bit, I asked on Twitter a couple days ago for images to put in the game, and what I have done is that some of the paintings in the game have now become some of the things that people have sent. One of those things was I was talking on Discord with a couple people, and I posted a picture of the icon I had made for my Claude that was horrendous and terrible, and Elle on I don't remember what her Twitter name is actually, but she's been in here. She does a lot of like funny artwork for us. She made a little fan art of my Claude, and I decided to put it in the game because why not? And it ends up it's gonna just look like.
Oh, that's brilliant! It looks like a picture of himself. That is so awesome.
So we have a little portrait of our Claude already in the game.
God damn it!
By chance.
That is excellent.
So I am quite biased to this version of Claude because it looks very, very similar to the Claude that I also made.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then eyes, yeah, that's all fine. Nose, mouth, we didn't change any of that.
So far this episode has been all character creator, and I'm blaming you for that.
I accept the blame for that. I gotta move him down some. And then we'll move his expression all the way over here.
people are saying my audio's a bit low, but like at this point, I just want you to get through this character creator.
And then we'll fix the audio being low.
Yeah.
All right. I think he's ready. Let's name him Claude.
Remember to get the voice set. It's a violent medium.
Claude voice.
Greetings.
Violent medium.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
All right.
That is such a travesty.
There was actually a worse one, but the sound clips were like 30 seconds each, and I just could not handle it, so I went with this.
Yeah. Okay. All right, holy crap, I think we're finally ready.
Oh, thank God. Okay, let's do this. It's very brave of you to choose normal on here, by the way.
You know, I mean, sometimes there's some weird difficulty spikes in Dragon Age Origins, that's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely would have picked easy because I'm a wuss, but
I might regret it when we're fighting the Broodmother in
For
Orzammar.
generations, your family, the Couslands,
yeah.
has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty
right,
of your people
well,
with justice and
We're a
temperance.
Cousland now, that's very interesting.
yes, all right. Now we're
When your
getting
country was
somewhere.
occupied by the Orlesian Empire,
Well,
your
it's a
father
dwarf
and
noble.
grandfather
You know what I
served the
mean?
embattled
He is a
kings of
dwarf
your
and he
land.
is a noble.
Yeah, it's just
Today,
he's
your
adopted.
elder brother
Yeah, I
takes
think we
up
said
our
that he is
Cousland's
adopted.
banner in service to the crown.
And he's sort of like a
Not
Tyrion
against the
Lannister
men of
type
Orlais,
character.
but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be
Oh,
here
boy.
shortly.
So, I love it when it jumps to the the video to
tomorrow.
the
I
mod.
apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the
Oh,
king a
boy.
few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men.
This is
You and I
just
will ride tomorrow,
slowly...
just like the old days.
We both had less grey in our hair
Oh
then.
my God.
And we fought
Hey, did you know Tim
Orlesians,
Curry, who
not
voices Awhile, also
monsters.
voiced Nigel Thornberry?
Apparently.
At least the smell
Oh,
will be the
thanks.
same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there.
Oh,
How? You remember my
I
son?
love it already.
I see he's grown into a fine
Yeah,
young
Homeboy doesn't
man.
have a shirt. I think the guard's
Pleased to
uniform
see
should
you.
probably include a shirt.
Oh, don't worry. There's gonna be a lot of shirtlessness.
Okay, first dialogue option. I'm gonna pick option number 1. Hello, I am the warden.
Oh goodness.
My
You have
daughter
to read it out
Delilah
now.
asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I don't know what voice to choose for this guy. Like, how do I find it?
Honestly, he's gonna be talking so much, I would just use your voice.
That might be fun. What do we tell my daughter? To what end?
Ha! To what end, he says, and so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days, Maker bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. Your brother and I are both away. I'm leaving you.
Some
in
people
charge of
said
the castle.
Mr. BioWare. I don't know if I can do that voice all the time. That is tough.
Jordan, let me tell you. You need to do your own voice, because there's going to be a lot more voicing opinions options in the future.
I feel like you're saying it's going to be a lot more than what's in vanilla. Is that what I'm getting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, you'll get plenty of chances to do a bunch of silly voices. Do yourself a favor and just let this be your voice.
I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Oh, no, don't show Duncan. Please don't. I'm afraid for whatever's about to happen.
Don't
Oh,
get
no,
me-
wait.
Honor
He
to
looks
be a
pretty
guest
normal.
within your hall
Yeah, he's
here in
fine.
Cousland.
Your lordship,
There's not a
you
lot of
didn't
wild
mention
Duncan
that a Grey
mods.
Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived.
Oh, he looks
just
he looks a bit more
recently.
Ravani, and that's about
Is
it.
there a problem?
He
Of
has
course not.
the glowing eyes and a tattoo.
But a
That's
guest
the
of
major
this
change.
stature demands certain protocol.
We start
am
mild, guys. I'll
At
say
a
that.
disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you
Daddy
who the Grey
saved you
Wardens are, I
guys.
hope.
Is there a reason I should care?
Maker's breath, mind your manners.
I take no offense. The Grey Wardens are not.
I really want to. I think
I'll
asshole
not have the Warden spoken ill of in my
Warden will
household.
do very well for this playthrough.
Without them, the
definitely,
Darkspawn would have killed us all in the first blight. You are the only reason men still live in Thedas. Duncan is looking for recruits
People get
before
upset with
joining
this
us
thing,
and his
yes.
fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
You're not a
If I
Game of
might be
Thrones
so
fan, are
bold,
you?
I would suggest that your son is also.
I like the books. I've also
Honor
listened to
though
the
that might
audiobooks,
be,
and Roy
this is one of my
Dotrice,
sons
who
we're
is
talking about.
pretty well-known narrator for books. I've no interest in becoming a Grey Warden.
Well done.
Roy Dotrice
He's
is
not interested.
he
So
starts off
unless
doing
you
a really
intend
good
to
job,
invoke the
right?
right of conscription.
Have no
And
fear.
then
While we need
it's
as many
tough
good
to. I mean,
recruits
it's
as we
kind
can
of
find,
insensitive to say
I have no
this, but it's
intention
also
of
like
forcing the issue.
he was pretty advanced in age when he started
Can you
doing
ensure
those.
that Duncan's requests
And it's
are
not like
seen to?
George R.R. Martin is known for his expediency when it comes to finishing books. So by the time he was recording the last one, like he's clearly up there in age. Roy Dotrice has now passed on. You know, God rest his soul. I think he was probably close to 90 when he was recording the last book. And it's a challenge no matter who you are. There's hundreds and hundreds of characters. He could not keep a consistent voice for a character, not even just from book to book, not even just from chapter to chapter, from scene to scene, like inside of the same scene, he could not keep the same voice.
Oh, poor guy.
Where like Tyrion was a little bit, but especially Tywin Lannister, where like he started off with a great voice for Tywin Lannister in the first couple of books, and then it just became like this sort of like it sounded like Corypheus in Dragon Age 2. Sounded like a confused old guy, and it would change in the middle of a scene.
Oh God.
What are we even talking about here? I
You
doubt,
gotta pay more attention, Jordan.
I doubt I have to be here for that, do I?
Yes, you do. Duncan is an honored guest, and it's your duty to make him welcome here. Is that clear? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan. Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Hey, the font is not terrible.
It's something. It's kind of boring, but... Alright, Jordan, right now I want you to save the game and then go to the main menu and then come back.
Alright, we are saving the game. Saving the game again. We are going... Exit to the main menu.
Yes.
Now we are resuming.
Okay. When you're loaded back up, let me know.
Alright, we are now loaded back up.
Okay. When you open up your inventory, there's going to be a couple
He's
items.
really fast!
Oh, right, yeah. Open up your inventory.
Holy
and,
shit.
I want you to find a couple things. There's going to be a lot of gloves.
Okay,
Ignore those for
alright.
now.
Alright, hold on. Gloves and finding them.
Also, yeah, the paintings. I've added Tamar and Versace.
Oh, wait, hold on. You can't tell me that and not expect me to go right away to that. Where is that? Oh, that shit. There's Tamar.
Yep. All right, in your inventory, there should be something called a lightsaber.
Oh, shut up.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't see anything in accessories.
It should be a weapon, I think.
I don't see anything in weapons. Oh, wait,
okay.
hang
No,
on.
it's build lightsaber. And I want you to use it. So it's like right-click on it and then use it. I know you have it because I just saw it. So go, like, it's the second item. It's,
Oh,
like, right under
okay.
potion.
I have. This is some serious Star Wars shit. Okay, choose hilt.
Yep.
Return of the Jedi or Darth Vader. I'm going Return of the Jedi. Choose hilt color. Normal black, copper, gold, gunmetal. Gunmetal sounds interesting. I'm gonna go with normal. Choose Blade Crystal. This is so great. I don't even... Azure, Emerald, Violet, Crimson, Silver, Gold. We gotta go Silver, honestly. Install crystals or build another?
I don't know. You're doing some crazy shit. I think this install crystals.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, lightsaber crystal. There we go.
Make sure to put in the right thing. And now in your inventory, you have a very nice lightsaber to use, and that's going to be your main weapon for the most of this.
How fun.
This is actually a really cool mod. I'm not going to lie. Like, it has sounds and everything. It is actually pretty badass. We won't be able to really see it until we go find the dog. But let me tell you, it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I actually really like it.
That is awesome. Holy shit. Okay, first of all, that's Versace. That's fantastic. I'm so fast. Look at this fast boy. This is crazy.
Oh, yes.
Any other gear that I should equip right away?
For right now, that's it. There is a whole bunch of gloves, and that's a fun unarmed combat thing if you want to be a monk, but we don't have to mess with that right now. I think right now we all kind of want... I want to see the saber. People want to show the saber. It won't actually really come up until we're in battle, and the closest battle is when we go get the dog. So I would say right now, go get that dog. Which you haven't even gotten that quest yet, so just like leave this room.
I am so fast.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to...
I notice there's an odd lack of clothes when it comes to some people.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be fun, because... Oh. Hello, Sir Gilmore.
Good thing, too, considering Father's company.
Yes, I saw the Isle arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. And is
Thought he approaches. Poor Sir Gilmore. So why look for me? Do something.
You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master.
Are you putting on
Anyone
a fake
else
English
risks
accent?
having an arm
I'm
bitten off.
playing around. I'm trying to find it. Don't judge me. I might switch it up. I might try and doing Corypheus for Dragon Age 2, but I gotta really find that one. Yeah, stupid dog. He never behaves.
You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to
So
say.
I should also,
Of course, that
I would
means
also
he's
like to
easily
say,
bored.
for a
Man
lot of these
swears he
headmorphs, some
confounds
of them
her
are
just to
missing
amuse
pieces.
himself. At any
And
rate,
some
your
of
mother
those
would have me
pieces, like
accompany you
the
until the match is
hairs or
settled.
face textures
Shall
or
we?
eyes, I just couldn't find anymore. So I just put on a random one. The only Sir Gilmore unfortunately did have a missing piece, but it was his eye
Just
texture.
follow
That
the
face
yellow.
texture
When
is
Nan's
exactly what
unhappy,
the
she
mod
makes
maker
sure
wanted.
everyone knows it.
I'm loving this tattoo.
Good lord.
I'm too old to wander the world.
Fucking Geralt's voice. Like just popping up randomly.
Oh boy.
He goes, I'm too old to wander the world.
Yes.
Like, bro, you just went to the kitchen.
Claude's an old soul.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
Oh, goodness.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless
But yeah,
elves,
I thought it'd be fun
swear
since
it.
Dragon Age 2, where there's a
calm
lot of like
down, good
sexy
woman.
ladies that
We've come
we
to
focus
help.
on some sexy
You
lads.
and
in
you,
this
your
playthrough.
bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Maybe. Oh, wow. I forgot. Warden can be absolutely cold blooded. Maybe you should be put down.
Yes.
What? That monster is
Claude-
in my
Claude
larder,
is a
slobbering
bastard.
all over the bacon, and you're
Maybe even
insulting
literally.
me.
I don't know.
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please.
Banner,
Get the
please. Come
dog.
on.
Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Oh, we have to think of a dog name. Hey, chat, dog names. Is it actually making you do the tutorial stuff?
It really is. I'm like, can we turn off tutorial?
You can in the settings, but you're gonna have to, I think, go through this little thing first, and then it's gonna make you do shit.
Jeez.
Chungus, Bumper, Sir Rufus, Roach, Naruto.
Oh, Roach is
Claudia.
perfect, right? I mean, it's got to be Roach, given the Geralt thing.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of Roach. We are not doing Pickle Rick. God, that is the worst one.
I'm Pickle Rick. Oh, what in the hell?
Oh, look at that mess.
What did
How
you
did he even get
do? First of all, why does this dog have an asshole? Why does he have a robot medieval asshole? The dog... I mean, the regular dog model doesn't have an asshole. This thing can't poop. What does this thing poop out? Lava?
Yes, it's lava. I'm gonna say that.
Oh shit! I gotta do. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the Corypheus voice because I feel like it would be perfect in this instance.
Good luck.
Oh, Dumat, Lord, please help me. I've fallen and I cannot get up. Dumat, God damn it, Dumat, please.
Is that you trying to get into character?
I'm trying to find the Corypheus voice. Enough! You are a bad boy. Do you hear me?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, did you hear that?
Oh Jesus! Okay, time to attack some shit. Oh, I have a silver lightsaber.
Yep. And it's actually like kind of cool. Isn't it cool? Like you have the sounds and everything.
This is actually pretty cool. It's OP as fuck also. I mean, they're only
Yes.
rats, but... The sound
I
effects
gotta
are
say,
really
it's
good.
kind of my favorite mod, even though it breaks all the lore. It's actually like really
Also, the fact that he carries it on his shoulder with no problem.
Oh goodness.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their
Oh,
holes.
Doom Mutt is
Looks
pretty
like
good.
he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
So my hound was put in danger. Great. Okay.
You've certainly done the castle.
I don't know how long I'm going to
looting
be
them
able to keep
out.
up Corypheus, but I'm going to
Seeing
try
as
and
you've
commit
got
to
the
it.
Nabari well in hand, I'll be on my way.
I applaud your
I'm to
effort.
prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
God, I should have alcohol for this, honestly, because I got to really commit to this. Dog. I think Dumut might make perfect sense, especially if I'm doing the Corypheus voice.
All right, dude. People are liking
There
Doom
he
Mutt,
is,
so
as
do Doom
brazen
Mutt.
as you please, licking his chops.
Oh,
after helping
hyphenated
himself to the
D-U
roast on the couch.
hyphen mutt. Oh, Dumut, please help me! Go and fetch my slippers, Dumut! Hurry up, you goddamn Dumut.
Did you already type in Doom Mutt?
No, I did not. Wait, shouldn't it have given me the option?
Yeah, it should have given me the option. I don't know how. Okay. I don't know what happened there.
Yes,
You must have
well,
accidentally
what can you
pressed it.
do? Okay.
Look at him now. Snuck into my larder
Okay,
once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Yeah, it's supposed
I
to
don't
be
know.
in the larder, right?
Yeah, no, it should have happened.
Oh, looks like the
Okay,
dog
you must have
killed
just
them.
accidentally
Oh,
clicked
I
by
bet
it,
that dog led
and
those rats
now
into
he is
there to
Dog.
begin
But we
with.
will call him Dumut. He is Dumut to us.
Oh, don't even
He's
start
Doom-Mutt
with
in
the
our
sad
hearts.
eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
God, that dog is so frightening. Which I guess is...
Told me because the mod didn't say anything about it.
Also, let's turn down the overall volume.
Is it too loud?
I'm assuming so, right? Because people had said that.
I thought it was me that was low and the game was fine. When I turn on the volume for the game, it sounds fine.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
It is a little high compared to, even in my ear, compared to you. So.
Okay, well if it's high for you, then that's one thing. But
All right, dog dealt with. Now we're going to
we have to go talk to
find Fergus. Yeah. Stop getting stuck on doors. Oh boy.
Good evening, my lord.
I will say the mod, like, running really fast is kind of fun. At the same time, you were going to get stuck on a lot of shit.
By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires.
I don't remember Aldous having so much hair.
Do we have to?
Hey, just a hairy guy.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
They could do with some discipline. I feel like the key to Corypheus is just kind of adding weird syllables that aren't there at the end of words. Sort of like a noise at the end of words.
Perhaps you could help me with that. Might you join me in teaching this lesson?
I'm a bit old for lessons, I think.
Perhaps you could make the topic more.
Which is actually really interesting, because now I sound like Aldous, to be honest.
And their minuscule intellects.
Well, yeah.
I don't think so. Carry on.
Unfortunate, but as you wish.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence.
Oh,
I will
God.
not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go.
I'm starting to wonder as well, because you make mention of the fact that there's going to be a ton of dialogue for me to read, and I'm just like, how am I going to get through some really long monologue doing that voice?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta pace yourself, man. People are saying the game is kind of quiet now.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let me turn it back.
Do you know where Fergus is, or?
I think I'm on the way.
Yeah, you gotta talk with your mom.
Saving. All right, let's see how it is on this.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is
I just looked it up, and the dog model is from Terra Online. Is that correct?
Hound of yours.
Oh, I have no idea.
Situation in the kitchen is handled.
Nan's head exploded. Okay. Nan's head exploded, and my hound ate the kitchen staff.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. The hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence?
I like how that's a totally, like, tongue-in-cheek, exaggerated joke, and your mom just reacts like, oh, well, the servants have died again.
Your mom's actually really cool. Like, she's like, even when you say like what's her face was super drunk at the party, it's like they both take it off pretty nice.
Weren't you drunk?
Yeah,
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
I don't know why the third line makes me laugh so much of the fucking the fucking Corypheus voice. Because it's just like, we have this character of fucking Dragon Age 2 Corypheus where he's like an old, confused man. Like, how much funnier would it be if he's like a decrepitly old guy, but he still lives with his mother, who's even older than he is? And when you know, like, whenever Dumont's not around to answer his pleas for help, he's just like, Mother, please bring me Hot Pockets! I am hungry.
Okay, we gotta, let's go get Fergus. Oh my god.
I love how the fucking microphone does it when it knows I need it. I don't know, I swear to God, I don't know how it happens.
Carifius is an incel.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Mother, why are these people here?
Don't be rude. Dyron is riding with your father, and I'm going to spend some time with Lady Landra while he's gone.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great
When she
honor,
says this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona, it sounds like she says, I own her.
Now, Eleanor, but I believe
Maybe that was her name and just kind of became Iona.
This is my lady-in-waiting, I own her. It's like, excuse me, come again? Oh, great. Oh, no. Oh, no. Incel Carifius is now going to start hitting on her.
Oh, no. I mean, you have to.
Perhaps
you can't actually sleep with her.
Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Iona.
Oh, goodness.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Corey's an incel because Architect won't respond to his dick pics. Oh, God, can you imagine that conversation?
God. Oh, yeah, Jordan, you need to seduce everyone. You have the option to. There's an exception to that rule, but it's not going to come up for a while. I'll let you know when that happens. But, you should go back to Aldois's area or whatever and, like, try to hit on either Iona or whatever his name was if you want to pick them up for,
Oh, that's right, because during the cutscene, she can end up sleeping. Kind of sleeping.
Yeah, or the guy, too. Unfortunately, you can't do both. I mean, there's the option to ask for both of them, but then they're like, actually, that's a little weird.
Oh, wait, okay, right. So if I backtrack real quick to the library, they're studying. Or...
Yeah.
Where's the... Oh, here's the room, okay. God, he's so fast.
It's a speedrun, sort of.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems...
Oh, yeah, such a wonderful dog.
Greetings once again, my lord.
Jesus Christ, he's so blunt. Like, it's literally just no pretext whatsoever. Here we go. Oh, boy. Ooh. You are very pretty, if I might say so. You are the best e-girl. Do you have feet? I'm sorry. I tried to ad-lib. I couldn't get through it.
May I have some of your bathwater?
God, the fucking
you have those
bathwater
headphones
thing.
with the cat ear. I am quite attracted to those.
I don't care if you throw your cat across the room. Okay, here we go.
My lord is very kind. Thank you.
Pooh. Caitie, you doing all right there?
I'm doing all right. Yes.
What is the next line?
What do you mean, what is the next line?
Oh, I'm sorry. What did she say? My lord is very kind. Thank you. I think perhaps we should get to know each other better.
Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
God, there's no way for him to be anything other than just horrendously blunt, is there?
Yep.
Something more intimate later on in my room.
I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord?
God, what the hell is wrong with this character?
Everything?
Yes, that would be very agreeable.
Until tonight, then.
Catherine Reynolds in the chat says, "Hey girl, you like Hot Pockets?"
There's some people that wanting to do the dude. Like, we've already picked the girl, so we can't do the dude. But like, there's plenty of other guys. There's this equal opportunity here. So,
Seriously. Fergus.
Say no more. Don't have time right now.
it's the yeah. You went into the locked room. It's the.
I like how Geralt just pops up randomly. He's like, "Say no more." I'm like, "Say no more of what?" His lines.
I'm too old to wander the world.
His lines make no sense. Yeah, here's Fergus.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
You two are nauseating me.
When there's a woman in your life, you'll understand.
No fewer than 3, if you please.
Bold words, little brother.
Ah, this dialogue is so bad. I
Turn in the straw.
Fergus, language.
It's so interesting to think of BioWare having written this at one point, and it obviously it's meant to. I hope it's meant to be taken in a humorous way, but I don't even think they would put that in as a joke at this point.
I'll send you to Mother Mallow.
But Mama, she talks forever.
Etc., etc. You'll be missed, blah, blah, blah. I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed.
Also,
You'd
Jordan,
think his
after the
men were all
scene,
walking
please save,
backwards.
like a hard save, because
Well, I'd better get
I had a lot
underway.
of troubles.
So many
And then
darkspawn
the
to
next coming
behead,
scene, it
so
should be
little
fine, 'cause I
time.
think I fixed it, but
Off
just
we
in
go then.
case,
I'll see you soon, my love.
we're gonna need some help.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Good shield, be more, etc., etc. You could have delivered your message yourself, Father. I am busy praying to Dumat and eating hot pockets.
I miss having both my children in one place before I leave? Not likely.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands, and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Oh yeah, sure. You can count on me.
Oh good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okay, there's an autosave. We will now make a hard save. And we will name it hard save.
Alright. I would also recommend that as we make saves, don't like save over old saves until like we're very clearly out of that area, because otherwise we might run into some issues.
Yeah, that might help. The chat is now discussing the types of body pillows that Claude would have.
Well, the true answer is all of them.
Well, that's, you ain't kidding.
Oh, God. Did it freeze, or is it just take it as dear sweet time?
Oh, you're right. Oh, no, it made it.
All right, good. Thank God.
Oh, God, the body hair. Christ. What on earth? It is not manly for a man to shave his dwarven body hair. I am all natural.
Oh, right! All female nude models have been replaced with the Psylocke from X-Men outfit.
Well, that makes sense because fucking Claude looks like Wolverine.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, so when you're naked, it's from X-Men.
Oh, just ignore him.
He's so upset and so loud. I'm gonna see if someone's in the hall.
Oh, that's a bad move. Alright, these dudes gotta get lightsabered now.
It's true.
Hey, where's my lightsaber?
It's probably in your chest.
Alright, re-equipping the lightsaber and have us some help. Man, that lightsaber really does a number on him. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a very good lightsaber. It's a very good blade.
Alright. Have a shield on. No. Here's a chest. Geralt's line's making no sense, but it's perfect.
It is very good. There's also the auto loop mod on. We can explain that later, but it can kind of be messy at some points. When it becomes a problem, we can talk about that.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
This is indeed mega modded Dragon Age Origins.
In the worst and best ways possible. I was about to ask you that, Mother.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
I don't know, Mother. I am confused often, but we need to get out of here.
Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Mom, why are you in low-res BDSM clothes?
Yeah, the torso is skin colored, but it is actually not supposed to be skin. So.
He could be dead already, Mother.
No, I won't believe that. We must find him.
Well, can you handle a weapon, Mother?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Alright, let's lightsaber the fuck out of some bad guys. I mean, thankfully it only takes a couple of hits to
get rid of these bad guys.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, the abilities that I think I have right now are all shield abilities, and I can't seem to find a shield.
Yeah, you'll get there.
I think one of them
don't worry,
drops
there's a
it.
respec mod if you want to change from shield to something else.
I could do dual lightsabers, right?
Yeah, that thing lets you make as many lightsabers as you want, so you can have a whole party of Jedis with you if you wish.
All right, well, at some point we'll have to do that also.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't
We have a
come
whole
to me,
team of
if she
brightly
hadn't
colored
been here.
Jedis. Be great.
Yeah. Okay. All right,
Oh
castle's
God,
on
imagine
fire.
the next. Oh wait, what'd you say?
Nope, everything's on fire, but it's working.
Yeah, it works.
Imagine the next Dragon Age was Fallout 4 settlement building.
Yes. That might be okay, depending on if it's done. Like, Fallout 4 kind of struggles.
I am not made of porcelain. We are already
Also
in danger
boobs,
now. Let's do
Jesus.
something about it. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Oh, God.
Claude is the villain. Yeah, I don't know about Fallout 4 settlement building. At times I'd like it, at times I just think it gets in the way. So I don't know if I would want that in Dragon Age, but some type of building would be nice, maybe. I want Tao dead.
Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
Right. Good lord, he goes fast.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
This guy's gonna die so quick.
Kill them all myself.
I guess it would probably help if we gave Mother a weapon.
So Gyro says the respec mod that uses the crow doesn't let you pick them a Bari's name. You have to disable it before you enable it after having the dog. So yeah, okay, that's why we couldn't name the dog as a mod. Whoops. Well, it's still Doom Mud in our hearts. Way too bad.
God, all of a sudden I just can't hit for anything. Come on, lightsaber, there you go. Oh wait, are all the dogs? Ooh.
Yeah, all of the dogs are this weird thing.
Oh, how interesting.
Don't you get to name the dog at Ostagar? You do if it's like, you're not a human noble. If you're a human noble, you actually do it in your origin. Because, fan theory, there's two dogs. There's there's the human noble dog, and then there's the dog at Ostagar. Fun facts. I'm reading there's a way to edit the save. There's actually a mod for it, but like that's too much work at this point. It's probably gonna be mod errors. So at this point, I think I'll just have you pop over the save, and I can edit it to say do mutt.
Yeah, I think we have had enough interruptions for
Yeah.
technical stuff.
Yeah, that's man.
Go now!
To battle! We fight for our home!
Do we have the mod to keep the dog permanently in the party? We do, yes. Wait, whose hair is Shrek green? What? I'm not changing anyone's hair. I'm just changing the name of the dog.
Uh-oh. And we got our first crash.
Ah, rip. What was the last time you saved?
I think we got an autosave after that last fight. If not, I think I might have quick saved a few minutes ago.
Okay, well, we'll try our best.
Hopefully it's just not a repeat. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, I will remember you.
I mean, thankfully this game is not one of the ones that takes a long time to start up.
Yeah. I'll also say, if we don't want to fight everything again, there is going to be something in your inventory called the Ashes of Death, and that is essentially a mod that is a quick button for kill all hostiles console command.
Oh, how interesting.
I use it all the time because this game crashes a lot. It's actually one of my favorite mods. So I would keep that in your inventory, and if like we have to fight things again and you don't really want to for time's sake, you can just plop that on there.
So
oh yeah, we're way behind. Yeah,
we are way the
that
back
action
up
to
there,
death.
so that is exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Let me just add that to the quick bar.
We're just gonna span through all these things again, and then make sure you save right before the area where you crashed.
Oh wow, that's a hell of a power.
Yep, it's amazing. You have a lot of crashes in the game. Highly recommend this one.
Darling, I heard fighting outside.
Yeah, something Dumont, something.
something happened. It's just
Did you see
fucking
their
just to where we
shields?
were. God.
Those are Hal's men.
Just like
His
spam
Hal is
through
back.
all this.
Have you seen your father? We must find him.
Oh yeah, we gotta say Dumont instead of Dumont.
Salvage some things here, darling.
Oh, when he's calling out to Dumont.
Yeah.
You did well, my dear.
His voice set is Gerald, yeah. Our lovely boy. The game did indeed crash, yes.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. I am not. The front gates. If Hal's men are inside, they must already.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of weird timeline issues, I feel
The
like.
castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes!
Alright, some more insta-kill.
We have won this battle,
Sure
but
you
we
save.
cannot waste more time.
Alright. Saving, and now...
Now let's go into the main room. Say goodbye to Gilmore.
Okay. Geralt saying "say no more" right before I drop the. Perfect. Oh crap! Okay, we have gotten another crash. So it is happening right as we defeat that second group of enemies.
I would, instead of fighting him, maybe use the console command thing, the Ashes of Death, and see if that helps it.
That is what just happened on this one.
Oh, okay.
So that's no bueno. Yeah, because the last time I beat them, just like regular fighting them, and this time I was using the item.
Huh. Okay.
So
well,
whatever scene is meant to trigger after that is.
Well, there isn't a scene that triggers after that.
I don't know. This is interesting.
This is interesting. This did not happen to me either, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe instead of fighting them, run into the big room and then use the kill all hostiles thing, because then maybe it'll actually try to focus on getting the cutscene rather than whatever.
Yeah.
That's a really dumb way to do it, but.
We have won this battle,
So
but
you
we
want
cannot
to go
waste
into
more
the
time.
middle room.
Crap. Okay.
Did you crash again?
No. But this fight scene has triggered again, and I'm not sure.
But just run into the main room, where you were talking with your father at the beginning.
Alright, now we're in here, and I'm gonna try and kill all these folks. Damn, that's a lot of dead house soldiers.
Go,
there we go.
Gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship.
This is gonna be
my
a lot
lord,
of this in this
you're
playthrough.
both
I feel
alive.
like we're just do some
I was
janky
certain
shit
Hal's
till it
men had
works.
gotten through.
They did get through.
We are alive. What of you? Are you injured?
Well,
don't worry about
amazing Fergus is not injured considering he doesn't have any fucking armor on.
When I realised what was happening, It was all I could do to shut the gates, but they won't keep Housemen out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. If I do that, you won't make it out before the gates fall. Please, go while you have the chance. When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants'
First of all,
exit to the
Claudius is that's a great name.
Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Is it just me or this guy kind of reminds me of Marilyn Manson?
What, Sir Gilmore?
Yeah, like a little bit. Something about the face shape.
Alright, now let's
I
just
would
hope...
save here. Just like a quick save or something.
Alright, got another save on.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Do you know where to go, or?
I'm trying to get back up to Fergus. No?
No, Fergus is gone.
Not Fergus, but the, oh no, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the, marker for retrieve your equipment. I don't know why it's still up there, though.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
It's back to the, kitchen.
Yeah, so go there. I think you have to actually go through the main hall to get to the kitchen, because it's blocked off otherwise.
Yep, you're right. Auto saving.
I'm very excited to get to Ostagar, by the way. We'll probably have to end things in Ostagar, but I think we can at least meet Alistair.
Yeah.
We fight for our home.
We must get out. They're
We
slaughtering
must get
everyone.
out! They're slaughtering everyone!
That's it.
Man, you're fighting all these guys.
Yeah, and it's so... I forgot how, clunky Origins can be a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty clunky. I'm sure the mods I have installed do not help that at all either. Yeah, your mom doesn't have any weapons, and she's just punching them to death.
Which, I saw something in here also, which is, what was it?
The
Monk
unarmed.
style?
Yeah, don't worry about that now, because we're like almost to the end of this, so you don't want to give it to your mom, because I think it like equips it, and then we'll lose it, because she's going to come out of our party.
Oh boy, there's way more people. Alright, we're gonna employ a little bit of Ashes of Death, so I can get to the frickin' kitchen.
That's also a problem with Ashes to Death. They're like, fuck it.
I don't have to fight anybody.
Just fuck it. Oh god.
Oh,
I will
here's-
say it doesn't work when you have to fight someone to trigger a cutscene. Then you actually have to fight them. There's a couple of times that happens.
You both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
How's men?
I like how surprised she is. She's like, Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding. It's like, well, you probably got stabbed. That normally leads to bleeding.
Your chin flap is somehow
Get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
Or is that your nose? What is that even supposed to be?
I
on
won't
the
survive
top
the
corner
standing,
there?
I think.
You're not reading out your lines, are you?
No, hold on. I forgot to do the lines.
Yeah, because people can't read because your font's so tiny.
You're exactly right about that. Then we will stay and defend you.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
Oh shit, line. And take vengeance.
Yes.
Line.
Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then?
By the way, this is such an exercise in futility, as I've tried to do throughout all of our playthroughs, but like, remember how good this scene is when you're not making fun of,
I am not
the crazy mods? It's such a great scene.
Yeah, and then we're sitting here fucking it up.
Surprise, I haven't left already. Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan.
Oh no, is that the chat message you're looking at?
No, your mic did. Surprise!
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must.
I love Bosog with the bye old daddy, hello new daddy.
In comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
What? No, I won't agree to any such thing.
Then what else? How will you survive?
I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
My duty is to take vengeance on Arl Howe.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Howe thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, Bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
then I suppose I must accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Howe's treachery. He will live.
I kind of like the idea that our Claude Fies is kind of just like a underdeveloped, overgrown fuck-up who doesn't want to be saving the world. He just wants to stay at home and eat Hot Pockets.
I think that's
every
canon.
Bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Mother, are you sure you want to do this?
My place is with your father. At his side.
Who will make me Hot Pockets when I'm watching Season 3 of Dragon Ball Z for the 20th time to record my commentary?
We had a good life and did all we could.
A very successful YouTube channel of 20 subscribers and they need their content.
Warn your brother. Know that we love you both.
He was breastfed into adult.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Which really, as oh, he's like that one. Oh, again, you know, you're not a Game of Thrones fan, but he's kind of like that one kid.
Wait, that's a fucking Game of Thrones.
It's sort of, yeah. There's like a 9-year-old kid that's still getting breastfed.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What? Oh, here's my second favorite part of the game.
Which really, like, the hypocrisy of that line coming from me as I make a funny voice doing a Let's Play of a fucking video game.
See, I was going to say that his YouTube channel was going to be,
from invading the northern
what's it called?
It's just called the unexalted
Even
march.
if we face a different foe
No, when they a bridge series, he just Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, there's that.
The Darkspawn several times.
Alright,
But
here we go.
is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan.
What?
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Why is that Cailan? What did you do to Cailan?
The mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all.
He's so little. Look at him.
The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit.
His sword is at least 2.5 feet taller.
No need. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever.
He's Caitie. He's smaller than the child model, isn't he?
No, that's just the child model.
He looks so small next to the sword and next to Duncan.
He's our boy king.
Even the voice. How did the voice?
No, the voice is the same.
No, it's like an octave low or something.
The voice is the same. The voice is the same.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh no, are you not even aware that my father is dead? Hold on, shouldn't you be taking an afternoon nap or something? Would you like me to retrieve your sippy cup, my lord? No, seriously, we can't possibly take orders from you.
Oh, God.
My favorite chair is a beanbag, and even I think you are not mature enough for this.
Oh, God.
Dead? What do you mean?
So,
Duncan,
boy Cailan.
do you know anything about
little
this?
boy Cailan is part of a mod that turns pretty much every NPC into children.
Awhile has shown himself a traitor
I have extracted
and overtaken
Cailan out of that.
Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
Oh boy. I should also say I tried to like mod him into like some nice king armor, but I forgot that.
Treachery?
Well, all of the armor. So there's a mod that turns children armor, like a regular armor into children's armor, but it uses the same texture. So what I just ended up with was small, sexy children. I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's a bad idea. So.
Not the best, but I gotta say, even the camera angle was different a second ago when it was zoomed in.
Well, sometimes sometimes the camera angles are set, and then sometimes the camera's angles are to character's face. So because the character is tiny, it works well.
Yeah. There isn't anything you can do sooner.
Hal knows his actions will cost him his life, but I'll need an army to bring him to justice. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
Yes. I am not eager to tell him, Your Majesty.
Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thanks for nothing, then.
Your Majesty, I apologize.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the
yeah, we
field,
have to talk
but
to
alas,
Logan.
we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Logain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I have a very, very stately bow that our character does.
Before you run across the bridge, are you free? Can you move around?
Not yet. Duncan is bitching about something.
Okay, when you get to control your character, I need you to do something.
Battles against, he didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What did you have him do? Why not? He seems to be president highly. You could, if he were not such a fool.
You must not speak of the king so. He is overeager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Why do you think they've never gone back to like a big battle scene like this before? Because it really seems like the scale of it, even though it's only on a national level, technically, you know, in Inquisition, it's like the whole all of Thedas is at risk, etc. But this was always a really engaging sort of beginning to me. The idea of joining in on a big battle.
I don't know. I mean, they kind of did some big battles in Inquisition when you have to go fight the wardens.
Yeah, like taking the keep and everything.
And then also, I guess it's more of a pre-rendered cutscene of when like you're taking all of your armies and going into the Arbor Wilds. But...
You know, there was that, yeah.
So, you on the bridge?
Hang on, a hot meal might be nice first. I think we're almost
I agree.
Some
We have
hot
until
buckets would
nightfall
be nice
to
for
begin
us.
the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Wonderful. Let's get this over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay, and now let's make a save, and we're gonna do this one. Harder save.
All right, before you cross the bridge, I want you to turn around, and there is a statue of a wolf.
Ah, so there is.
Okay, I want you to click on it, and no questions asked, because we're not even going to get to this till a couple of episodes in. But when you click on it, it's going to have like Dwarven Warrior or whatever. I want you to click on everything and choose female.
Wait, click on everything?
Everything. So you're going to click on the top one, you choose female. Then you're going to click on the next one and choose female, and just keep going down.
Oh, okay.
List.
Warrior, female. Surface Dwarf. Female. Noble. Oh. Warrior Silent. Female. Okay. Castless. Female. In selection. What did we just do?
Don't worry about it. We are not even going to figure out what this is for until we get like after Redcliffe. So like.
Okay. All right.
That's we just got to do it now. Technically we've been going for 2 hours, but I don't know if you want to keep going a little bit because of issues or what. What do you want to do?
Maybe we'll just kind of go meet Alistair a little bit and see Loghain and then stop.
Yeah, that sounds good. Wynn's also here, so we will be able to see Wynn, Loghain, and Alistair. So.
Alright, running across this...
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
That's me. I don't really need... What does he do? Directions?
Yeah, he just gives you directions.
Alistair!
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await.
I will say that the shirtless mod for all the armors, it doesn't work far away, so as you get closer to people, their shirts will just disappear, and it's actually pretty hilarious. So.
Yeah, I noticed that also.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to get Logain?
Logain's tent is...
You're like right in front of it.
There you
You
go.
approach the tent of Terran Logain.
You just have
State your
to
business.
talk to the guy and convince him to have Logain pop out.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly.
Oh, you might need
He and
persuasion.
the king
Oh shit, yeah.
have been arguing for
Yeah,
days.
I don't know if this will work
the Terran's
actually.
known the
Because
king
when I
since
did,
he
I had
was swaddled,
persuasion.
so they don't stand on ceremony. The Terran speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Terran Logain tells him. Without the Terran, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Well, we can always give it a shot. I would like an audience with the turn, please.
Don't be absurd.
He's like, yeah, no, I don't think so, buddy.
Up here, you know?
Okay, well, we'll just have to wait for Logain until much, much later. Alright, well. I guess we could turn around and see Win.
Yeah, why not?
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste.
So I will say that with Win, she is supposed to have red hair, but the tint doesn't work, and as much as I tried to make it work, it doesn't, so,
Greetings, young man.
This is what we have instead.
Yeah, I think it works in our favor,
He's not
though.
a man
Bright white
easily
hair.
Impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Win.
I don't
one of
even
the
know what to
mages
make of
summoned
this.
by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Goodness.
Ah,
man.
good lord, it's not luck but skill that will save
And I'm
us.
sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able
Looks like a rejected Final Fantasy character. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, goodness. I love it so much. Because, like, something's wrong with the hair file, so if you get really far away, the hair, like, warps into strange ways. It's so good.
Yeah, no, I noticed that as I was approaching as well.
Yeah, yeah.
You faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city,
How would you feel about a
tainted
total
with their sin,
Dragon Age Origins
that taint
remake?
transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their
You feel
own
like it's a waste of resources?
and the Maker cast them back to the earth.
But, you know, first of all, I think if I really had to say, I agree with you, right? Like, why focus on that when we need to be focused on Dragon Age 4? But let's just say, theoretically, if there were a world where it doesn't affect Dragon Age 4.
I just don't agree with remaking games. Like, just play the old stuff. If you want to make something with similar mechanics, make something with similar mechanics. I don't know. That's just me, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think to a certain point. Although I will say the last time I played it, I beat it and everything, but Knights of the Old Republic, and it was the first time where I'm like, good lord, this is old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Dragon Age Origins hasn't quite gotten to that point yet, but I think when it does, that guy just skated across the background right there.
Don't worry about it.
He just really quickly was like, whoop. Oh boy, yeah, the Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
So the original
Or it may be true.
mod for this
It is as good
headset
an
had had the hair being like a bright neon red in the pictures, but for some reason I can't get any tints to work on this hair. I don't know why. So
And I'll just kill every Darkspawn that I see, which is kind of ironic coming from a Darkspawn.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past, but I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Watch over Terran Logain and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy.
Ready to talk to Alistair?
Yeah.
Rusty, keep her people safe from the dark.
Do you know where he is, or when was the last time you played this game, by the way?
It's been a while.
Okay, yeah.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than
Oh,
enough
come
of the
on,
same?
really?
I simply came to deliver a message from the
brothers,
revered mother, Sir Mage.
Oh, no.
What her reverence desires.
It's gonna
is of
be
no
little
concern to
Alistair
me.
the
I am
whole
busy
game?
helping the Grey
Yep.
Wardens by the
Oh,
King's
wow.
orders, I
We
might
have to
add.
protect our
Should I have
child.
asked her to write a note?
Tell her
This is
I
gonna
will
make the
not be
Morgan stuff
harassed
so
in
much
this
better, to
matter.
be honest.
Yes.
Oh,
I
no,
was
it's not. We are
harassing
not.
you by
No.
delivering a
No,
message.
no, no, no.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Well,
Here I
we
thought we were
can't
getting
romance
along so
Alistair because
well.
we're a
I
male,
was
and
even
let
going
me
to
tell
name
you,
one
that
of
was
my
a very
children
conscious
after you.
decision on my
The
part.
grumpy one.
Yeah, no, I mean Morgan
Enough.
sort of
I will
treating him
speak
like a
to the
child,
Lord
which
if
is
I
gonna
must.
just be even funnier
Get
now
out of
because
my way.
he is a child.
Yeah. I also imagine, like, you
No.
know, we're taking
One good thing
Logain.
about
Like,
the
no
Blight
offense.
is how
Like,
it brings
we're going to
people
get
together.
Logain. So if we do the Dark Ritual, it's going to either be with Logain or what's his face. So there's not going to be any weird sexual stuff with Alistair.
That is for the better, yeah.
Yeah.
You are a very strange man. Very strange child,
You're not the first.
Claudius.
Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Duncan recruited a literal child. Yeah, it seems like the pickings have been pretty thin for Grey Wardens. We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Yeah, you really are the junior member. You ain't kidding. Let's get on with it then.
Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
All right, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise,
Oh,
lead
God. Well,
on.
do we want to call it there then?
Yeah, because then when we go to Duncan, we get the mission to go scout.
Yep. And then we can go meet Morrigan, which will be fun.
Oh, that's...
I'm very excited for Morrigan, let me tell you. I could not find a better mod for her body. And I will say that there are 2 head morphs that were made specifically for this playthrough by Elle. One of them is Morrigan, and the other one is Zevran.
Oh, I'm excited.
So yeah.
That should be fun. Emily Grace in the chat says they can share Hot Pockets. Oh, boy. All right, I am making yet another save, and I am calling this one.
Well, Alistair Romance is disabled because we're playing a dude and I didn't get the buy mod, so, yeah.
Also, just come on.
Yeah.
Reasons. Obvious reasons.
Yeah.
This save will be called Rock Hard.
Okay, debatable, but... God died when Claude was born. Oh my God. Well, all right. That's part 1 of Dragon Age Origins. Too many mods. It only gets worse from here.
Yeah, no kidding. Too many mods and not nearly enough good sense.
Oh boy. Well, thank you so much for coming up. I'm glad we finally able to get this working. And yeah, this will probably last us a couple months. So I don't know what we're doing after this, but we'll enjoy it while we can.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Caitie, for getting this monstrosity of a mod load order put together.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, next week, right? I think we're good for next week.
I think so. Yeah, it should be good next week.
Okay.
The week after that, though, I will not be. So this we'll have 2 weeks of too many mods, and then I don't know what you'll do next 2 weeks from now.
We'll figure something out. But yeah, I think with that we're good, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.